We have a child that was doused, and let's just figure out how this child got doused with acid.
Ends with vicious retaliation. A young girl not even involved in the fight is doused with acid. Thanks for being with us here at 6 o'clock. I'm Kimberly Gill.
I'm Devin Skillian. An 11-year-old is recovering from severe burns from an attack involving caustic chemicals.
And tonight, the victim's family says the girl throwing that acid got it from an adult. It happened at a playground attached to Verner Elementary,
Did this child get it from a good mother?
few blocks south of 8 Mile and Schaefer. Local 4's Rod Maloney picks up the story from there.
This is the playscape at Verner Elementary School in the city of Detroit, a place where kids can enjoy themselves. But we know that playgrounds can also be stages for fights, and that's what happened here on Sunday. But it was the retribution after the fight that is way over the top. 11-year-old De'Ara Summers spent the last 3 days in Children's Hospital, her burns as painful as they are ugly.
I was screaming and I was crying.
2 girls in their early teens, one of them De'Ara's cousin, came to blows Sunday here. De'Ara says she wasn't involved in the fight, but was there when, after the altercation, the other girl's mother handed her a bottle filled with liquid, and the teen threw it at De'Ara, her cousins and siblings.
At first, it didn't feel like it, but then like 2 seconds later, it started like burning and went through my shirt, my shorts.
And ended up immediately tearing off her shirt and running home a few blocks away for the shower.
I'm furious.
De'Ara's mother, Dominique Summers, says even the hospital couldn't figure out what kind of acid it was.
She's a kid, but also an innocent bystander that had nothing to do with this.
De'Ara showed us her painful burns on her back, legs, and arms, saying instead of running away immediately, she doubled back to get her purse.
I feel like it should be consequences because I didn't do nothing to that girl.
It is going to scar her for life. It was a traumatizing event that took place, and she's going to remember this the rest of her life.
And so what this apparently was a young girl saying, hey, if you want to mess with me, this is the kind of trouble that you're going to find.
That's what a girl say. If you want to mess with me, this is the kind of trouble that you're going to find. She just go up to an 11-year-old. If you want to mess with me, I got something for you. Not saying that the 11-year-old mess with her. She's saying, but if you want to, I got something for you.
Troubling about it was that they say, the family here says, that it was the mother who gave that girl the acid. And so the Detroit Police Department has a report. They are investigating and are looking as to whether there ought to be any charges here. We'll have to update you on that when we get more.
Slow me down. Slow me down, pimp. Did you say that we questioning whether charges should be filed?
That you're going to find. More troubling about it was that they say, the family here says, that it was the mother who gave that girl the acid. And so the Detroit Police Department has a report. They are investigating and are looking as to whether there ought to be any charges here. We'll have to update you on that when we get more.
I am so confused. No, really. I am like so confused. A mother gave her child a weapon. Acid is a weapon. And like somebody say, luckily she did not get it in her face. Luckily she did not get it in her face because she was going to have a real hard time growing up out here in these streets. But you mean to tell me that we got to think about charges? Wow. Even if you don't charge the child because the child is being influenced by the parent. But in my mind, I say lock them both up. At least get a child like a week, you know what I'm saying? And you get a mother like 30 years. You get a mother like 30 years. She gave her acid. Acid. We got to think about it.
Back to you.
Well, Ron, what is Dominique Summers saying about the other mother's conduct?
Well, she is very angry at the other mother because she can't even begin to understand why you would get acid and give it to a child. But more than that, she said, look, if there were problems with these kids, you could have come and talked to me, and we could have worked something out.
I understand when people say that you could have came and talked to me after you had done something to mine, but the problem in the community, as we all know, it's hard for us to talk to one another. It's hard for us to communicate with one another. That would have been the best thing to do is talk to the other parent, but the problem is we don't know you other parents like that. No, we don't know each other like that no more. Like it's not like the 70s. It's not like the 80s or something like that right there. We don't know who your grandmas is. So, and the way that y'all out here knocking each other off, we kind of afraid to go ahead on and talk to you about your good child. We is such afraid.
But that didn't happen. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Okay. All right, Rod.
This is a whole shame. This is horrible.
Like it, but then like 2 seconds later, started like burning and went through my shirt, my shorts.
And ended up immediately tearing off her shirt and running home a few blocks away for the shower.
I'm furious.
De'Ara's mother, Dominique Summers, says even the hospital couldn't figure.
Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. Say I can't even figure out where they get acid. I'm trying to tell you, like, who is just holding on to acid though? Where's y'all getting this stuff from? Shout out to the mayor of Detroit for the $5 cash out. Say, Willie, you got my city looking bad out here. I am so sorry. But I saw this baby and I was like, Jesus, look at the scars on that baby.
Figure out what kind of acid it was.
She's a kid, but also an innocent bystander that had nothing to do with this.
De'Ara showed us her painful burns on her back.
Now, y'all know when we call this type of stuff out, we think that we better than other people. But, go ahead.
Legs and arms, saying instead of running away immediately, she doubled back to get her purse.
I feel like it should be consequences because I didn't do.
She at 11 even saying that she believed that there should be consequences. But the one thing that she's going to learn the older that she get, that typically females is not held accountable or responsible for almost anything. But, sometimes we get a few on, but the majority of y'all just be out here free. Just doing y'all out here. Oh, man, sugar, they got your face, baby. Oh, little cutie. That's what's up. Stay from around them hoes. Stay from around the playground. Stay from around the playground. Stay with like your mama or your dad or something like that right there. Don't be out there by yourself. Yeah, that baby, she may need to go fund me. She may need to go fund me for something. She do kind of resemble Keke Palmer, don't it? Oh, that is so sad. Watch your churn, or don't. Moving right along ain't gonna be much hold you. A good mother with some acid around here in these streets. You say, where's her daddy? Somebody need to run up on the mama. If us at law enforcement, we are not gonna do it. We're leaving it to the public to handle that situation right there. Because I just got a question, bitch. Where you get the acid from? I want to know where you get the acid from and how is you keeping the acid safe? From spilling or getting on your children at the house or anything. I don't know. But anyway, we got to be careful out here because we don't care like that. And obviously, that mother who gave her the acid don't care like that. Shout out to Big Moochie. For the $4.99 super chat. He say, Willie, only handsome mothers with an ugly child will get a child acid if they fighting a pretty girl with the good hair. Oh man, you right about that right there. Hold on. Let me. Hold on. Shout her out for having her real. It looked like she got her real in. It's silky. It's laid down. It's parted right and everything. Yeah. She probably looked better than the other child. And that's why mama went on ahead on it. Gave her that right there. It's just gone around there and just douse her just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She thinks she cute and all that stuff. She got on the matching outfit and stuff. She thinks she better than you. It just be stuff like that right there that would get a good mother very, very upset.